Hawaii Agritourism Association was created actually with a small group here on the Big Island out of Kealakekua. What really struck us as important was that in creating this association, we would actually give a unified, legitimized voice to ag tourism in the state of Hawaii, which had never existed prior. So HATA has created a tour on the Big Island, and it's called Hilo Grown. When the Hilo Grown tour was created, we wanted to look for, it was all about colors and textures, going to different places, meeting different people with different experiences, and coming away feeling really fulfilled on that day. And I think that we achieved that with this tour. So in Hilo Grown, we first go to Greenpoint Nursery, and it is the largest anthurium nursery in the state of Hawaii. Now, when you go there, it has just a plethora of beautiful colors, all freshly grown anthurium. There's such an abundance of it, and then you learn how they grow it and where they're sending it and how they're sending these boxes of aloha everywhere. You then continue on to our community-based grocery store called KTA, and it is a multi-generation family-run store. And the story there is how they give so many farmers their start in getting their crop out to the consumer on a retail basis. And it is just really important to know that there's a catalyst like KTA that is in the community that is trying to make those connections between farmer and consumer and offering the best of what the Big Island has to offer in agriculture as well as ranching. So local beef, local chicken, all the delicious fresh produce, and how they are very community minded with regard to supporting a lot of the community businesses and services, as well as selling all of these locally grown produced products. So they're a very, very important part of the food chain here on the Big Island, because without them, I believe many farmers probably would not be able to get their product to market other than going to a farmer's market. The tour then continues on to Imiloa Astronomy Center, and people would think, well, what does that have to do with agriculture? Well, the old Hawaiians, they were coming here to plant and farm, and they had specific crops that they knew would grow in this climate. They would grow by the phases of the moon, by the way the wind blew, by the tides in the water. It was just so amazing to understand how the moon and the stars affected when they grew their food, how they grew it, and what they grew. And so to understand the ancient and cultural relationship between that and the farmers is really quite fascinating, and another aspect of agriculture that I think most people don't even know exists. And our final stop is at OK Farms in Wainaku, led by farmer Troy Keolanui, where he grows tropical fruit and also practices natural farming. What's really interesting there is the spice alley, where he has all these different varieties of spices, and you can actually go up and take cloves right off the tree. He'll even split the cinnamon bark so you can taste it and smell it. It's really amazing what he's done there too. They have mac nut trees, coffee, and of course the chef's favorite, hearts of palm, which is such a delicacy now in salads and all these other culinary dishes that are being made. The really interesting part about this farm is that it's located next to one of the most famous waterfalls on the Big Island, Rainbow Falls. And so it's really, really picturesque to see how the falls run right adjacent to this farm. What I think is a big value about coming on this Hilo Grown Tour is that it provides you exclusive access. You're able to meet the farmer, learn the history of all aspects of agriculture, and of course, to learn how to build a relationship with your food through all this information that we offer. This is a way to experience the Big Island like no other through the deep and rich history and background of the Big Island's agricultural industry.